Good day, ladies and gentlemen. It's Thursday, the 2nd of April. We've all survived April's Fool's Day, although I think some of us might still feel like it's going on in this crazy world that we live in today. Nothing can be more of a prank than the realities of our life today. Well, normally at around about 6:30, around about this time, you'd be watching one of our full-length live intro presentations. But today instead, you're connecting people via our incredible online tools. I say incredible because how many companies out there have the ability to continue unhindered as DewPoint has through this lockdown. Today though, folks, I am reminded we're in a new month. 48 hours ago, we were in March. 48 hours later, we are in April. And it is frightening how fast this year is moving. We're now in the second quarter of 2020. The first quarter of 2020 is gone. We're in the second quarter. In the next 5 minutes, we're going to be halfway through this year. Just think how close June is to us now. How close is that? And that'll be our last month before the middle of the year. It's just crazy. I wanted to reflect with you on the month of March. It was really a half month. The first half of the month was business as usual, but we started to hear all of this coronavirus stuff starting to fill the airways. Halfway through the month, we were told we had to socially distance, and we at DewPoint had to cut down and then ultimately shut down our live presentations to a public audience. Then, a week later, we went into complete lockdown. We had a couple days notice, about 4 days notice, and during that 4 days notice, everybody was out panic buying, getting ready, shutting businesses down, all sorts of things, so that we would be ready by midnight on that Thursday night, that now infamous Thursday night. What it meant was that we lost 2 weeks potentially of proper production at DewPoint, and I wanted to just show you what we did at DewPoint during the month of March, and again use it as just a little bit of encouragement for those of you who go, how come people say no? How come they promise to sign up and don't? How come they sign up and not pay? I want you to show you in a bad month in inverted commas, a month like March, a historically bad month across the globe, what DewPoint does. So I ran what we call our new production business report for the month of March. And this is what it tells me. It tells me that despite everything that happened in March, really just a half month of production for us, another 1,600 new people joined DewPoint. I want you to just think about that for a minute. In a month where everyone was running around like headless chickens, we still had 1,600 brand new people join DewPoint. How many of those were in your channel? How many joined your channel? You might have had 100 no's in the month of March, but you might have had 10 yeses. That's 10 out of the 1,600 that joined your channel last month. 1,600 people said yes. Think about how many people there is. I used to go to a high school that had 900 students in it. That means it was nearly twice as many people as my entire school times 2 said yes in the month of March to DewPoint. Folks are saying yes. They're saying yes faster and faster at DewPoint and for DewPoint. The no's are getting less and less. But you know what was really interesting? Some of you have had those people that have joined, signed up, and maybe paid a few months and then vanished, cancelled, lapsed their products. So we're always very interested to see who's reinstating, who's coming back. Because it tells us something. It tells us that we didn't hurt them. We didn't damage them. We didn't steal from them. We didn't put them in a position where they're angry about their experience at DewPoint. No, instead it says that they left and then realized the value of what they had left behind and have returned. I don't know of any other network marketing company that experiences that. I know a lot of network companies that leave their members feeling burnt, whether justifiably or not, feeling burnt, damaged and robbed. Here at DewPoint, we have people coming back because they didn't feel that way about us when they left. And so let's look at the month of March, our half month, our bad month. Let's look and see what that looked like. According to my new business report, just under 100 people returned to DewPoint, reinstated their products with us. I want that to seep in. I know that you get frustrated with the people that say no to you. I know you get frustrated with the people that don't catch the vision that you have and that we give and try and portray at DewPoint. But I'm telling you, what you're experiencing is a very small piece of this pie. When you look at the whole pie, you start to see the momentum that DewPoint is building in South Africa today. Take heart, take courage. You have the only thing that everyone in South Africa is starting to want. You've already got it. Get out there and start connecting, start connecting, start connecting. All right, so that's the macro level. We're looking at 1,600 new people, over just under 100 people reinstating. But what about on an individual level? If I look at my system and I run what we call our builders report, that tells me by individual who did what in the month of March. If I look at it, in our bad month, we had 2 people that introduced successfully more than 30 people to our business. More than 30. That's 1 a day, even in a bad month. I see our top one, surprise, surprise, Patrick and Pumi Latuli. That's right, leading by example. How is it that Patrick and Pumi are already ranked 12 and moving to rank 13 and 14? How are they able to do it? Well, because they lead by example. They personally put in more than 30 people last month, in the month of March, when things were not quite normal. Second on the list I see is Philip Fourie. What a surprise! Philip Fourie, more than 30 people added in a bad month to our business, 1 a day. What are you doing with your time while you're in lockdown? Are you going to start competing with these two? Are you going to get your heads down and really start connecting like these people? Well, who was in 3rd and 4th place? Well, we had Mama Lenchle coming in with 26 new people added in the month of March. We had Sindiso with 22. If I'm not mistaken, Sindiso and his wife put 33 people in last month, and this month they've put in another 22. That's nearly 60 in 2 months. What are you doing with your time? Is it being used to create wealth, or is it being wasted on other things that are not moving you forward in this life? Very important questions in a bad month. Who was next? We had Mark Swart. You would have seen Mark Swart's testimony on our Facebook page and on our YouTube channel this last month. He featured in our Tell All Tuesday for March. Did you watch it? If you didn't watch it, go and watch it now. The link is on Facebook and it's on our YouTube channel. Go and watch Mark Swart. For a second month in a row, he's put more than 20 people in. This month of March, 21 new people connected. 21 new people. That's 5 a week. 5 a week. Are you connecting 1 person every business day? This is choices that you can make. What are you doing with your time? Yesterday, you would have seen my video where I said, all these activities don't create wealth. How many of those activities are you using to suck your time up? How hard is it for you to move DuPont to the number 1 priority? How good would it be for you to see your name on the Builders Report in the top 5? The top 5 in the country. The top 5 in the country. What would it take for you to do that in a bad month, to be putting 31, 33 people into your channel? Wouldn't it be great to see your name there? Folks, use tonight as an opportunity to connect people to DuPont. Use tonight as an opportunity to move yourself up the leaderboard, creating wealth for yourself, changing your circumstances, and building legacy for your family into the future. DuPont gives you the tools. We're here to help. Stay engaged. Keep connecting. We'll see you soon.